I had a conversation today with an individual whom I had presented at LinkedIn as a candidate. Now, she did not get the role. And it wasn't because she was underqualified. She was a fantastic candidate. But we had a conversation and I coached her, and she wound up actually getting a better role with a higher pay also at LinkedIn. So, Dee, I'd like to start off by asking you, how did we meet?
Yeah, I think it was what, 9 years ago now. You were a recruiter for a job at LinkedIn that I had applied to. So you and I first talked as the initial interview that I subsequently didn't get. Um, but we maintained, I think, a great professional relationship after that.
Well, I know that you didn't get the role, but I do remember that you called me up being like, I didn't get the role. And I was like, I know, and I think you should have gotten the role. But I then offered to help you, and with your resume and with LinkedIn. And how did that work out for you?
Yeah. All of that was absolutely fantastic. I think you gave me such great advice, not just like theoretical. It was very practical, right? And helping me understand, okay, here are the things that you can do to elevate your resume to make sure that you are putting the right skills in front of people. Um, as well as LinkedIn, you gave me some really great tips on how to make sure that I'm standing out to recruiters on LinkedIn. And I think that it was an absolutely fantastic um, conversation afterwards, especially being that I was kind of upset that I didn't get the role. So I thought you were a great listener to just like, let me vent and validate that what I was experiencing was in fact true, right? I thought I was great for the role and that kind of thing. But then really taking that step back and having that mentorship coaching um really did help me land the next role, which subsequently was at LinkedIn. Which I thought was kind of funny. Um, which was also nice, right? Because the people that didn't hire me for the initial role, I wound up kind of working with on the other side of the house, and I was able to be like, "See, I am fantastic."
Definitely, definitely. And what was it like working with me? How was I as a coach? From one
Oh,
coach to another.
great. Yes, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I think the biggest thing that I can say is that it's um manageable advice that is absolutely practical and able to be applied kind of immediately. So I thought I mean, and I still do think that you are a fantastic coach. Um and a great mentor, and I would say a good friend at this point.
Well, I appreciate that. And Dee, thank you so much for joining me on this call and sharing your insights. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.